What are some crazy stories from your childhood? My father tried to let me die in his living room. He took me trick-or-treating in the mid-90s, recently divorced from my mother after I caught him with another woman. I was the one who told my mom on him. I was 6 years old. At one stop for a trick-or-treat house, my dad reached across me and popped the latch on the passenger door, but instead of getting out through that door, I crawled over his empty seat and got out on the driver's side, then got back in on his side. As he was speeding up on the highway, I fell asleep with no seatbelt on and tumbled out of the van. I skidded along the road and slammed my head on the pavement. I didn't come back to consciousness until a while later. I awoke on the floor of my father's living room. I saw the back of his head pacing the house as I lay there. He then loaded me back into the van, and drove me home and handed me over to my mother. I was covered in road rash, scrapes, some blood, dirt, and I had a concussion. My mom cared for me, but she never took me to a hospital either because he downplayed what happened and my mom actually believed whatever he told her. She still didn't know until I asked her about it as an adult. What creeps me out the most in hindsight was that my father never took me to the ER, never called 911, he loaded my unconscious body into his vehicle and carried me into his house. It's like he had settled on letting me pass away and calling it an accident. We no longer speak to one another. Worst part of all this, is that my costume was Casper.